Welcome back to Crystal Skull Bling, everybody. What's going on? I am your host, Laura Milford. Make sure that you click that subscribe button and let me know where you're tuning in from. Today, I'm so excited to bring you this tutorial for the CSB marble technique. Ooh, she hot, baby. She be looking so good. We're going to be blinging. We're going to be playing with pigments today. We're going to be playing with glow powder today, nail tape, all the things. Oh my gosh. So y'all sit back and relax. I'm so excited to bring you this whole tutorial, you guys. You can apply this to any color. It doesn't matter. You can make it your own. It's going to be so much fun for you to try it. So let's dive in. Here we go. The first thing that you're going to need is 3 pigments. I am using LoveLand from Mr. Fancy Pants and Pink Orange Glowcain. I'm gonna mix those 2 pigments together. Make sure that you do this part first. That's really, really important. Making sure that you prep all of your pigments, your glows, all the things. So we're going in first with all of our pigments. And these are freaking fire. Okay, so if you don't have Mr. Fancy Pants products, bro, you better run. Okay, next we're going in with some glow bait with some yelling yellow Glowcain, and I love these colors. They're like part of their neon collection. Super smexy. Love these colors. This yellow is probably one of my favorites because it's super bright and fun and loud. And then we're going in with I'm Blue and Blase Blue. Y'all, I never know. Glowcain as well. So we're going to mix all of that together. And we're going to do all of this before we mix epoxy. Okay, we're going to prep all of our colors before we mix epoxy. Okay, now we're going in with our glitters. I chose Dreamer from Mr. Fancy Pants. Can you tell I love their products? I absolutely love their products. So Mr. Fancy Pants Dreamer is a smexy chunky, and I always like to do this with chunky glitters only. I don't try any fine glitters. I just think it gives it a better look. So then we're gonna go in with some Aries by Mr. Fancy Pants, and this one is smexy too. It's a nice silver, like one's really opal. They're both opals, but one is kind of see-through and then the other one is not. Okay, now we're going in with our base. So this is what we're gonna be applying to the tumbler first. And I'm not doing a black base, I'm actually doing a white base. However, this shimmer is gonna come through when we do our alcohol inks. So I really love this one, and I cannot remember the life of me what the name of it is called at this moment in time, but everything will be linked in the description of this video. So I will put that down. This is going to be the Shift pigment. I believe it's called a chameleon. Anyway, so I'll leave that in the comment or in the description for you guys. So you'll be able to go back and read and look at all the products that we used. We're also going in with alcohol inks, black and white, but we're not going to put those in the cups just yet because we haven't mixed our epoxy yet. And so we want to line these up. Okay, we want to have our base, our alcohol inks, our pigments, and then our 2 chunky glitters. Make sure that you keep all of these in this order, specifically the whole time you're working. Here we go. So here I am mixing my Speedy Petey by DIY epoxy, and their epoxy will be linked also in the description. The reason why we do the Speedy Petey is because we want this to cure as quickly as possible so that nothing on this cup moves once we lay it down onto the cup, okay? So less is more, folks. Less is more on this tumbler. So when we're applying our base coat, as we're doing right now, we want this base coat to be thin, honey, okay? We want it to be super thin. We do not want this to be running at all. We don't want no drips, no nothing. So if you were to apply, say, the glitter, you know, the epoxy method for glitter, that's how thin we want this to be, okay? For all my tumbler makers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? So keep it thin. You do not need a whole lot of product on this cup. It's gonna seem like there's a lot of product, but honestly, this whole cup is super thin. There's like barely anything. Okay, so first we're gonna go in with our black alcohol ink. Make sure that your cup turner is going away from you, and then you're gonna pull your color towards your body, okay? Keep going in that direction, and we're just gonna finger paint this cup. All right, don't try and go the opposite way. Just keep that finger flow in the same direction every single time until the cup is finished. All right, so we're going in with the black first. This is the base for our marble, and then we're gonna go in with our white. And we want to put the white kind of on top of the black, but like kind of to the side of it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just slap that color on. And again, keep these layers thin. There's not that much product, you guys. And I cannot stress this part enough. Less is more. If your colors start to run into each other and they start kind of moving around, that's when you know you put too much product on the cup. So now we're going in with the pigment colors, and same thing. Swipe it good. It's gonna look amazing when it's done. Once you get all these colors on here, look at this, starting to build. I'm so excited. Here we are with that beautiful yellow. Ugh, she's so hot. I am not a yellow person. I don't really like yellow, but this one in particular is so much fun. When it comes to tumblers, like, I love the rainbow. I love this yellow. It's so pretty. All right, and then we're gonna go in with this electric pink, baby. Oh my gosh, just bright. It's so bright, girls. I'm loving it. Don't forget the bottom. Do not forget to swipe the butt of the cup. All right, so if you look here, my glitter is kind of like not necessarily gelled, if that makes sense, but I want more glitter in the cup than I do epoxy. Does that make sense? So the goal here is not to get more epoxy on the cup. The goal here is to get the glitter on the cup. Hopefully that made sense to everybody who's watching this. If you're a tumbler maker, most likely that made sense to you. And then after that, we are done with the glitter. That's it with the glitter. So now we're going in with the same pigments, and I'm taking a little like stir stick, like a little metal stir stick, and I'm making these stringy lines with the pigments. You know, back in the day when you used to get your nails done, they make those really, really pretty, like swoopy, swipey thingies on your nails, and then they put like a flower on top of it. That's the goal, okay? So we want these like a really pretty swoop-de-whoops on the cup, and they just bring this thing to life, baby. Oh, I love this part. And then we're gonna go in with the alcohols, the alcohol inks, white and black, and then that part of the cup is done. And we're gonna get a close up here in just a second, and you're gonna love it. Oh my gosh, they look so cool up close. Like, I could just stare at these cups all day freaking long, honey. Oh my gosh, look at that spin. Ooh, she's mixy. Okay, here we go. See, I promised. Up close. And she's gorgeous. Can we hear a little commotion for the cup? I love this cup. Oh my gosh. Like, this might be my personal cup from now on. I don't know. Look at the bottom. She's so gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going in with this gorgeous nail tape. I got this from Amazon. I know that there's a few small businesses that you can get nail tape from, but I have never purchased from them personally, so I don't know. But if you can find some really awesome nail tape that you love, I'm not picky about this stuff. So get you some. This part is really honestly optional. I just found it to be really fun on this particular cup. Just to add a little bit more pizzazz, some sparkles, some extra, because you guys know, like, I'm extra AF. So I did just some random striping on this, and in no, like, it was super random. Like, it was not perfection, just kind of went with the rust of the colors. I just kind of like followed the lines, you know? Anyway, so I did just a couple of swoops of that, and then I went ahead and epoxied over that. So I'm gonna let you guys watch me work for a second, okay? Okay, so I have a little tag that I like to add to my tumblers. I don't sign my tumblers anymore. So I got these little garment tags. You can find these on like Etsy shops. There's small businesses everywhere that make garment tags. These are normally used for like purses and stuff, but I like it. I never seen anybody else using them for their tumblers, so I decided to get some. I just bend them just ever so slightly so that they fit around the base of the cup, and they look so good once you epoxy over them. And I love this little mark. It just tells everybody where you got your cup from. You don't have to turn it upside down while you have liquids in it. Anyway, so I used a little bit of liquid fusion to apply that to the tumbler. And then I let that sit for about an hour to dry. And here I am going over my cup with just some clear epoxy with a little bit of some shimmery glitter from Mr. Fancy Pants. And then I'm gonna let that sit. For about an hour, and then we're going to apply our stones, and we are gonna bling it up, baby. So here we are. I am using amethyst. No, I'm sorry, that is our wrong, bitches. I'm using Tanzanite, our newest color actually. I'm using Tanzanite and Waterslide. I'm using Waterslide, Tanzanite, and then I have these really cute new skulls called Snow, and they're beautiful. So I'm just kind of following this the nail tape line that we made, and just placing some random pretties on this cup. And I really like the randomness of it. There's no pattern or anything. It's kind of how my brain works. I never have like a pattern going on in there. So I'm just placing these into the epoxy. So I'm just like squishing it in there. So I'm using the epoxy as my bonding agent between the tumbler and the stones. So instead of like we normally do, which is mixing like some BSI, I covered the whole cup in a layer of epoxy, and then I let this sit for about an hour, and now I'm just squishing those stones in there. Once it fully cures, these stones will not be able to be removed. And she is serving. She is, ooh, she's so cute. I love this cup, y'all. I'm obsessed. She's just so pretty in the glow. Yo, do not play with me. Don't play with me. Look at that. Ba-bow, as my friend Misha likes to say. She is complete. She is beautiful. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my tutorials. And as always, we will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.